Today is the day I start my charity challenge, 92 football stadiums in 12 days. Now the first stop is Wembley. I'm on the way to Wembley now. This is all in aid of the Willow Foundation. So here I am at Wembley Stadium. This is ground 1 of 92. So I'm just about to run round now. So I'm outside Wembley Stadium for the first ground of the 92 challenge. I'm outside here with Spurs fan Dean. Dean, we're going to talk about Tottenham a little bit.
And why not?
How have you rated the season? Are you excited for next year? Obviously we're going to the new stadium, but how did you find Wembley this year?
I thought it was okay. I thought the first part of the season was going to get a bit rocky, so all we heard was like Wembley hoodoo, Wembley hoodoo. But then once we got into the stride, we was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's changed a little bit when Kane got injured. I thought we played a little bit better. I don't know why it was, whether it was we're not trying to find Kane and everybody's taking a shot.
Yeah.
And I just thought we played really well. And then obviously we changed again when Kane came back. Again, trying to find him, trying to give him that golden boot again for this season. Yeah. And something happened as well after the shoulder game. I think they changed the team a little bit as well, but some cracking games at the end.
But overall, Wembley, you're talking Real Madrid win,
yes.
The wins against Arsenal, wins against Man United. We had some good times there, haven't we?
Oh, we have, yeah. I met some good people as well, because obviously we've all moved about.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be in the south stand, as it was, the front lane in.
Yeah.
Met some great people. Shame we're not going to be with them next year, or this season. I've there been really great for themselves. And when we was in the Park Lane end, all the boys was making me singing, like, you're the shelf side. So I was the only one in the Park Lane end, but they hadn't made me sing it, so that was quite a good laugh. But
now look at this ground behind us. Many panels here.
Many panels.
Have you been down to our new stadium?
Yes, I have. Something special, really. I mean, again, it's the same as you. Come past the 406, you can see it tomorrow.
Yes.
I was a bit worried at first. I didn't think it was going to look like it did on the everything you can see.
Yeah.
But it's going to look exactly like it.
Now I'm about to run round this ground. First one of the challenge. Are you running with me?
Why not?
Excellent. Right, we're on our way. Right, so this is the first one of 92. Many people have asked me, why on earth am I doing this? One good reason is to raise as much money as I can for the Willow Foundation, and two, because I'm just football crazy and I love visiting football stadiums. The weather here today, it's pretty grim, Dean, isn't it?
It's a bit miserable.
It's not your normal summer weather that we would have expected. A little bit of light rain, but even though, anyway, after Wembley, I've very kindly been invited into the Emirates. So they've actually invited me in pitch side, so I'm going to be going in there, and later on in the day I've also been invited into Stamford Bridge, which is quite funny actually. I've written to all 92 league clubs. Some have replied, some haven't. You'll see on the videos the ones that have. Some of them have actually invited me in to run around the pitch inside, which would be pretty good. So I'm really looking forward to that. Anyway, we're going to carry on with the run. I'm going to stop talking. Just got to say actually, whilst running around Wembley, it feels a little bit like Tottenham's new stadium at the moment, because the amount of building work that's going on, so much work, and it's all sides of Wembley as well. For those of you who watch my videos on a regular basis to do with the Tottenham stadium build, you'll know that we hear a lot of noise like what's going on here. So a lot going on. Anyway, I'm coming up to the Bobby Moore statue. So this should be Stadium 1 of 92 complete. And now on to the Emirates. Dean, we were halfway around, what happened to you?
I realised how old I was. Old and fat. And mate, you, much respect. I mean, you was just off like a wicket. And you got 92 of these to do.
92, 91 more now. And now I'm off to the Emirates. You coming there?
No. I'm off to back to bed.
Right, thank you very much for joining me.
No worries at all.
Very kind of you. So here I am at the Emirates, the home of Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal have very, very kindly invited me in here for a pitch-side photograph. Of course, their former player Bob Wilson started the Willow Foundation. Of course, that's who I'm raising the money for. I'm now over £5,000 raised so far for Willow. I'm absolutely over the moon. Many thanks to Lee McQueen, who is a Spurs fan. He was on The Apprentice a few years ago. He's just donated £100, and he done that while I was running around Wembley. So Lee, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Anyway, no matter what you say about Arsenal, this is a fantastic stadium. But of course, as a lot of you know, I am a big Spurs fan. I have been going to the ground every week. Ours will be bigger. Tottenham's will be bigger than this. Tottenham's will be 62,062. And ours would have cost double the amount to what this cost. Anyway, I'm off now to the next ground. So I've just popped in the Arsenal changing room here. So I'm now running around the Emirates Stadium. I've just been told by one of the staff members that Arsenal are actually donating a signed photo, which I can auction, and then the money will obviously go to Willow. So it's a really nice touch from Arsenal. So thank you very much indeed. I did have to laugh because a couple of the reception staff actually said, "Oh my God, Chris, we watch your stadium videos." I looked at them and they said, "Yeah, we're Spurs fans." So a number of Spurs fans actually work here. Now, I have actually run into a few problems already because the traffic has been horrendous this morning. So what I might need to do is I might need to skip the next couple, which is Barnet and Watford. They're two clubs that haven't replied anyway. So I might need to skip those two, head straight to Queen's Park Rangers, and then come back to do those two. Obviously within the 12 days. So here we are, lap complete.
So I'm now at Queen's Park Rangers. So I'm now at Loftus Road, the home of Queen's Park Rangers. Just going to run around the pitch now. QPR have been excellent, very welcoming. They've even got a signed shirt for me to auction off at the end of the challenge, so I'm very, very grateful. Nice little stadium this. Unfortunately, it's taken me ages to get here. I've come from the Emirates over to QPR and the traffic has been horrendous. But anyway, loving the experience of running around these grounds or pitches. Absolutely brilliant. And thank you so much to everybody who has donated today. Really, really appreciate it. The support has been fantastic. Just noticed running up here, they've got the old sprinklers on, so don't know how that's going to go. Might have to run around it. Luckily I dodged it. Anyway, this is the home of QPR. I grew up, of course, with QPR being a really good Premier League side. So it'd be really nice in the future to see them back in the Premier League. But as I say, they've been excellent, really welcoming, so thank you very much, QPR. So here I am at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have been very accommodating as well, allowing me access into the stadium. I've got some very happy memories here from a couple of months ago when Dele Alli scored that goal that won us the game 3-1. So this isn't a bad place to come after all. I know it took us 27, 28 years to win here, but boy, that was a fantastic moment, and one that I will always remember. So that is what I remember about Stamford Bridge. So just running around Stamford Bridge now. The thing that I'm finding, and a lot of the replies from a lot of the football clubs, is the fact that there's lots of concerts and other events going on a lot of the grounds, so a lot of the access is restricted. But anyway, running round. Thank you. Very busy here actually. So the next stop after Chelsea will be Fulham. Statue there of Peter Osgood.
Just running past the Chelsea shop and then up to where the players' car park is, where the club very kindly let me park.
So I'm now at Craven Cottage, the home of Fulham Football Club, of course now in the Premier League, so everyone is in a very good mood here. A lot of building work going on here as well, so sadly I can't run around the pitch, but I am going to give it a good go of running the outside, so here we go.
I'm just so conscious of time because I need to get to the likes of Millwall and Gillingham before 5 o'clock. So I just need to hurry up. Come up to a statue now, Johnny Haynes, Fulham legend. See, Johnny Haynes.
Sit.
And I love the fact as well, they've got the Premier League badge up already. Obviously very proud. So I'm with Fulham fan Andrew, running around the stadium now. Andrew, Premier League now, Fulham. What's the mood like around here?
I think everyone's buzzing. I think Fulham, great footballing side, play beautiful football, expansive, open, attacking, good young players, Tom Kearney, Ryan Sessegnon. And I think it's just having a nice traditional team, as you hear by the river, beautiful old ground, Craven Cottage.
Yep.
Back in the big time.
So, expectations for next year?
I think everyone's got to be realistic, right? Premier League, there's a lot of money, but Fulham can keep hold of their young players, keeping Fredericks, Kearney, Sessegnon. They've got a good chance. You've seen them put away Villa at Wembley.
Yep.
Teams that go away to Old Trafford, Chelsea, if you can open them up, you can get results.
What's the whole thing about Sessegnon? Because I'm a big Spurs fan. We seem to be linked with him every week.
Yeah.
Will he leave? Will he stay? What's your opinion?
He's been here 10 years, grew up in London. His twin brother plays for Fulham.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Fulham boy. And I think that was the risk if Fulham didn't go up, he'd have gone, but they're with him in the Premier League.
Yeah.
What more could it be a dream to play for your home club in the Premier League?
Well, Andrew, thank you very much for joining me on this run around Craven Cottage. So I'm now running around Griffin Park, the home of Brentford Football Club. They're actually reseeding the pitch at the moment, so I've got to be very careful where I run. It's actually quite weird seeing the terrace stand here. I'm just really grateful for all the clubs being so accommodating. Actually now in the technical areas of the managers. So that's it now. Another ground complete. So I'm now at the New Den, the home of Millwall Football Club. So they have very kindly allowed me access into this stadium to run around the pitch. This is ground 7 of 92. They are relaying the pitch at the moment. If you can see, they can't possibly play on that. So the traffic, I don't want to keep moaning about traffic, but the traffic today has been horrendous. I had hoped that this was going to be ground 11 of the day, and it's not, it's ground 7. Next stop is Gillingham, so I will need to go back at some point, whether it's today or another day during the 12-day challenge, and go back and do the 4 that I've missed. That's another one complete. Here I am at the Priestfield Stadium, the home of Gillingham. This is stadium number 8. So I'm outside the Priestfield Stadium, the home of Gillingham Football Club. I've got David with me, Spurs fan. David, how excited have you been by watching Tottenham this year?
Very excited watching Tottenham. I've been to a couple of games up in London to Wembley, and earlier in the season I've been up to the new stadium to see it being built, and it's coming along very nicely.
It is. You like the panels?
Yeah. Loads of talk of panels I hear Chris talking about every week.
Now we've just run around the Priestfield Stadium. Now you've done one. There's only 91 more to go for you. What do you reckon? Well, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been nice meeting you. So I'm at the end of day 1, having done 8 clubs today. The plan was actually to do 12. I only managed 8 of the 12 today. Started at Wembley. It was quite drizzly. Met Spurs fan Dean there. Run around Wembley. Really enjoyed that. Got me buzzing for the next one. Then went to the Emirates. The traffic was horrendous. So much traffic today. Unbelievable. And that's what ruined the day really, or ruined the fact that I didn't do 12 and I only done 8. So anyway, I've done Tottenham, Arsenal, QPR, Chelsea, Fulham, Brentford, Millwall and Gillingham. Finished at Gillingham. Really good trip. To all 8 grounds. Really enjoyed it. Run around quite a few pitches inside, which was great. The club of the day for me, the nicest and the friendliest club today, it's got to go to Gillingham. They were so friendly. Their whole media department come down and saw me there and went pitch side. The mascot Tommy T ran round the pitch with me as well, which was fantastic. They actually presented me with a Gillingham shirt with Cowlin 92 on the back. That was a lovely touch, it really was. And they also donated 2 VIP tickets to a match for next season, which I can auction off. As did a lot of the clubs. Arsenal gave me a signed photo, which was really nice as well. And QPR gave me a signed shirt, which I can auction off as well, which was great. Really nice as well. A number of tweets come through today, hundreds of tweets from lots of people. Good luck messages, so I really appreciate all of that. Bob Wilson even sent me a tweet as well, saying that what a good thing I'm doing. So that actually spurred me on a little bit more. That was a really nice tweet from him. Only actually covered 7.7 miles running today, and it was only 157 driving. But as I say, it was driving through London, very busy. I start tomorrow in Brighton. Really looking forward to that, as I am all the rest of the 11 days. But I do now need to change my plan in some way. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I do need to come up with a way of doing so, because I have missed out Barnet, Watford, Charlton and Crystal Palace. So I do somehow need to put those 4 back into the next 11 days. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Hopefully I'll meet some more Spurs fans, or even any other fans around their stadiums tomorrow. So hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. And if you haven't already donated, you can do by clicking the link below in the description. It is www.justgiving.com/92 stadiums, 12 days. And I'm very pleased to say that I'm now up to £5,341. So it's unbelievable. So I'm so thankful for everybody who has donated so far.